Guess who's finally back, everyone? It's me. Hello, everybody, and welcome, finally, welcome back to FairyRoseGaming. You're here with me, Rose, after a very long time. I truly apologize for that. It's been a stressful past few weeks, well, with Christmas and me getting sick and school. Oh my god, school. And the New Year's. Oh boy. Happy 2021, everyone. I decided that it'd be a perfect time to come back after, stressful things happened and stressful things in my life were resolved. And I've really missed you guys a lot, and I've missed playing games for y'all. So, our first game back is going to be this lovely game in front of me. It's an old game. It's a very old game. This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This game came out in 2004. It's based off of the World of Darkness tabletop RPG Vampire the Masquerade. And holy crap, I've been playing it a lot. And wow, I love it. But anyway, I figured my TARDIS mug. I figured I would play it for you all, because it's a great game, really. And I love it. It's running a little slow, I don't know why. But anyway, this is the Clan Quest mod, which is a very wonderful mod that adds in both the unofficial patch and a bunch of other new stuff. So we're gonna click on New Game. World of Darkness is a place where immortal monsters pull the strings of humanity. Violence and despair are common here. The world is bleak, but escape is an ever-present commodity. Perhaps too present. So how have you all been? How was your Christmases? I got these wonderful headphones. They were very nice. A new game starts with creating a new character. Would you like to answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you'd like to play and allow the game to create your character, or go directly to the character sheet and set your character's clan, attributes, and abilities yourself? Because I'm uncreative in that aspect of how limited the game is with the character creation, I'm gonna answer a series of questions. Would you like your character to be female, please? You're in a hospital looking for the doctor who's late on his blood payments. A nurse steps in front of you and says you can't go in there. It's restricted to medical staff only. Do you toss her aside like a rag doll and keep going? Or show her your fangs and send her fleeing in fear for her life? I'll go with this one. You're outbid at an auction for a macabre piece of art that you just must have. You know the collector who won it. You've even been to his house. Do you get a few drinks into him later on, persuade him to sell it to you? Wait until he leaves, find a spare key and make it look like a robbery. Or write an unflattering critique on the artist, get it published, and just wait for your friend to try to unload it. That seems a little harsh, man. We're just gonna do that. You're in an all-night pawn shop, feeling a need for some protection. We're very low on cash. You can only afford to purchase one item. Is it a book entitled Kickboxing and 10 Easy Lessons? A well-worn baseball bat? Or a cheap Saturday night special? What's a Saturday night special? Book entitled Kickboxing and 10 Easy Lessons. As you're walking home late at night, you hear footsteps glance back and suddenly realize someone is following you. Do you turn to confront them or duck behind a tree to lose them? Me personally. Oh boy. I do either of these things. The safest option will probably be this one. You met someone at a club and they took you back to their place. Things start getting interesting when all of a sudden you hear someone come in the front door. Their spouse. Do you head to the kitchen, let them see you, pretend you're a distant cousin and they were left messily stand on the couch, gather up your clothes, hide behind the door, and slip out of the apartment as quietly as possible? Calmly explain you had no idea they were married and that you intend to leave and never come back, keeping your finger over the speed dial in case you need the police. It seems like the best option. Your new neighbor is everything you wanted in someone. How do you get them to go out with you? Spend a good amount of time around the windows topless. They'll come running in no time. Or they'll probably be impressed by how hard you work. The flashy new car can't hurt either. Personally, this one. World's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? It may be cruel for you, but for me, it's hilarious. You've been embraced by the Malkavian clan. Inflicted with insanity, Malkavians use their madness to provide them with surprising and sometimes disturbing insights. The inner voice may tell them of someone's true intent, or may betray them completely. And I don't quite want to play a Malkavian. I've already been through all this. Yeah, you can change it, because I don't quite want to be a Malkavian. Look at those hair physics, though. Look at those skirt physics. Damn, 2004? Alright, so the Malkavian clan. Malkavians are known as lunatics because of their ability to hear voices of insight and subject others to their insanity through their discipline, dementation. The world appears much different to the Malkavian than it does to the Saiyan clans, though the extent of Malkavian's madness depends on the individual. A blessing and a curse, a Malkavian's insanity will help or hinder them, depending on how much they struggle against their nature. Insight makes it easier for them to spot hidden things, but at least for the Bloodlines player character, the strange way of talking makes it harder to persuade other people to do their bidding. Malkavians start with a +1 bonus to inspection, but they suffer a -2 malice to persuasion. Alright. Bruja. Bruja are passionate idealists and rebels, more likely to fight for their rights than write protest songs. In life, most Bruja sought social change, and in undeath, most clan members commonly seek the creation of a vampiric utopia. As militant radicals, they are renowned for their combat skills, but are also more likely to frenzy due to their hot-bloodedness, so to speak. They receive a +1 to their unarmed feat, but are penalized with a -4 to all frenzy checks due to their zealous natures. Gangrel. Gangrel are wild loners. I almost read that as losers, oh no. That are the most in tune with the beast within, allowing them to shapeshift into more beastly forms. Nomadic in nature, Gangrel care little about vampire politics and prefer to dwell and hunt in the outskirts of society. Because of their animalistic nature, they receive a +5 to strength, stamina, and wits during frenzy. However, because of their inherent feral nature, Gangrel receive a -1 on all frenzy checks, and all social attributes cost more raise. Nosferatu. Love these boys. Hideous, skulking, and powerful. Even when one of the monsters, the Nosferatu stand out. They embrace twists and deforms their physical features, forcing them to seek sanctuary underground. Nosferatu are masters of the shadows. Due to their curse, Nosferatu have a seduction of 0 and can never raise it higher, and they hide their existence from common humans. Having shared the darkness with vermin for so long, rats do not flee from vampires or plaid Nosferatu. Toreador! I'm playing a Toreador in my first vampire campaign. I'm so excited. Toreador picture themselves as artistes and visionaries, and they value the high society mentality that the Camarilla reinforces. Of all clans, the Toreador are the most connected in the mortal world through arts and entertainment. Toreador are beautiful creatures, affable and seductive. and move almost effortlessly through the society of the living. The Toreador's empathy is both a gift and a burden. All humanity shifts are doubled, and Toreadors start with an appearance bonus of 1. Premiere. I'm pretty sure this model is already a character in game. Blood Sorcerer is born from mystic rituals and diablerie. The Tremere are the least trusted of the Camarilla clans. The ritual to the Tremere used to transform living mages into undying monsters, strip them of their magic arts. To compensate, the vampires of Clan Tremere developed a thaumaturgy, the powerful discipline of blood magic. The clan guards its secrets jealously and are the only kindred to wield this powerful discipline. The pursuit of arcane knowledge comes before all else, and the reliance upon it has weakened the bloodline. A Tremere can raise no physical attribute or the blood buff discipline above 3 points. Hi, Jim. So Tremere, as far as I know, in this game at least, are the only clan where they aren't embraced. They are... Oh, hi, June. My cat's good. No, June! No! No! That's the tea, sis. This is actually coffee. Yeah, so like they're originally humans that are just like, hee-hoo, I'm gonna pull the Dragon Age lane and practice blood magic. And then Ventru. Ooh, that should be the Toreador model. Truly the upper echelons of society, the Ventru are seen as the honorable and virtuous leaders of the Camarilla. They wholeheartedly support the Masquerade, influencing the mortal and undead worlds to help them maintain the Masquerade, as well as garner support from themselves. Excuse me. Adventure is an exclusive and powerful gathering of immortals, and even the lowliest initiate of Clan Venture can expect special treatment in Kingdom Society. This regal bloodline starts with a charisma bonus of 1, however gains no nourishment from the low-born and thin-blooded. Venture gained no blood from feeding on animals. Feeding on low-life humans, prostitutes, and the homeless can cause the Venture to vomit. I've played almost all of these clans except Malkavian, Tremere, and Ventru. And I think I'm gonna play, keep in mind, I've never finished this game. I always end up getting, stuck at one quest or another and then not finishing it and restarting. I think I'm gonna go with Ventru. And let's see the male model. Not bad, not bad. Like, look at this. Look at those skirt physics. Okay, history. Now we gotta find out our history. Industry lobbyist. You have a big ego. You represented industry and passed their agenda in the halls of power. Which industry? Which one's paying? Swap the priority order of your attributes to mental, social, and physical. Southern debutante. You are very privileged and gain excellent education. Mother would be so proud if she knew you were accepted in the best vampire clan around. Swap the priority order of your attributes to social, physical, and mental. Corporate schmo. There's no room in their cubicle to hang your business degree. You were reprimanded for having a wrinkled shirt, and he laughed when your buddy decided to major in rhetoric. Now he's a sitcom writer and wears Birkenstocks to work. He always said business casual is the dress of defeat. Maybe you could go back and get your MBA. Swap the priority order of your abilities to skills, knowledges, and talents. War profiteer. Defense contractor. Someone has to make sure the troops get hot meals and video teleconferencing from home. And if, while you're over there, you can help the natives get their economy running by landing some bloated, no-bid oil services contracts from your buddies in government, great. It's a win-win. So one of your truck drivers gets beheaded on the internet. Who doesn't realize that risk when they sign up for the job? Swap the priority of your order of your abilities to knowledges, skills, talents. Oh boy. Run away. Your old man was a bastard. You can say that now. It took years just to be able to mention him. You're making progress, but you still avoid confrontation, and you don't know if you'll ever be comfortable with being touched. You start with 2 points in stealth, but it costs more experience to raise your brawl ability. Adrenaline junkie, whether it's jumping on a plane or train surfing, being a trust fund baby to pay all for all your activities to escape daddy's corporate beatings had its privileges. After 12 cracked ribs, 24 broken bones, and 8 concussions, your body learned to mend itself, and unfortunately now you're dumber than a trailer of dog shit. You can maintain blood heal significantly lower, but raising dominant costs more, and you could never raise intelligence above 1. Oh no. Dominatrix. You've always been persuasive, but as a vampire, few can deny your will. You start with 1 point in subterfuge, and your dominant effects are stronger and last longer. As someone who's used to having others serve her, you must spend more experience to raise your skills. No! And diabolic. In addition to the beast within, you struggle against an even darker force. You feel the pull of salvation and damnation in your every action. Because of this, it is difficult for you to control the minds of others. Advancement presence costs you less experience, but it costs you more experience to phrase dominate, and all shifts in humanity are doubled. I think I'm gonna go with Runaway. That sounds good. What shall her name be? Ophelia. That's a very Ventrue name. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind for. Oh, Ophelia. Alright, so now we can pick 3 things for attributes, abilities, and disciplines. Shares and uncomfortable. Alright, so we should get 1 in appearance. And manipulation, maybe? Or, let's get more in persuasion. Mental perception? Yes, give me that perception. Talents, brawl, dodge, intimidation, subterfuge. Talent in elite is born in the Ventrue blood. It's something others cannot learn. So we should get that. And dodge. Yeah. Skill is what you want in your servants. Security, yes, give me the security. No, wait, maybe. Lockpicking or melee? Yeah, let's go with melee. Knowledge. Computer. Investigation. Yeah, let's go. No. Let's go with computer again. Because that will definitely help us. Okay, blood heal. Fortitude. Blood blow. Buff. Presence. And dominate. Let's go with blood heal. Alright. And I think we're good. And then we have our humanity points and our masquerade points. And my coffees. What a soak. Your ability to stroke off damage. Okay. My coffee is cold. The embrace, the act to transform a mortal into a vampire. Also, look at this medallion that I bought. It's the Witcher medallion. And I love it so much. Everyone avert your eyes.
I want to show you something.
This is a game that's gonna get me demonetized. So
Good
funny.
evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagement.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my right here. Small. Or small. It sounds a little weird. I don't know if that's a you not.
You may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Goodness.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Running a little slow. I may have to check that.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive.
Yeah?
When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, What I'm offering is not
My
generosity,
character's
but the
posture is
opportunity to
terrible.
transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Not only do vampires hide from mortals, they hide from themselves as well, pretending they are not the horrors they have truly become. What an intro! Use the mask key to look around. I'm gonna... Ophelia Special. Alright, and I'm gonna be back in just a second. I need to figure out what's going on with the graphics and stuff. So... Don't... Words. And we're back. Sorry about that. It should be running more smoothly now, hopefully. Hopefully, I say. Alright, so we use the WASD to move.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee.
Hi, Bender.
Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
What happened in there?
Don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a wasting. You want some help or what?
That is John DiMaggio, who is the voice of Bender from Futurama, and many other wonderful voices. I love this guy a lot. I love Bender.
In there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. You know, could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do? You mean
Down
I'm a
around the corner there,
vampire?
I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
well, you become a vampire then.
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
Alright. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampire powers or disciplines. It is also what keeps your undead body alive. Over time, your blood pool will drop to keep you going. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Rest in peace, guy. Alright, the voices are still a little off, but running more smoothly. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed approach your victim, press the feed key, which is F when you're close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. And that's the victim's blood pool. You cannot drain them dry, or else we'll be violating the masquerade. Which is bad. blood pool is filled. Comfortable on. Hello, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
You got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah? Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm gonna live forever.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this?
I was gonna say something that'd incriminate me as a monster fucker.
You get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up in a bit. Just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Okay, use these buttons. This game really likes to make you jump on things you didn't think you were supposed to jump on. Press the pick the lock. We're gonna have to lockpick shit.
Come down here.
How did you get here?
Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. Sabat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new
Prince of Prince of.
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
It's a bit loud. What clan is this guy? Oh, character. When will this game get remastered?
Bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Come on. L. Why is it L? Vicious vampire faction known as the Sabat has launched an assault on the secret Camarilla gathering downtown. You and Jack are caught in the middle. To escape, you must obtain entry into the office. Where are you going, Jack?
Go on. I'll be right here.
Alright. Yeah, we got a lockpick in this game. Hands. What was that? Hello?
Shortcut. Oh, nicely done, though. Not exactly
Hello?
usual in life, were you?
Had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I still got the list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't
I'm so
want the sheep
confused
to
by
know
that.
he's there.
What does it mean?
It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla, so they're like the vampire good guys.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out.
Oh no.
So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Area indicator. The icon on the left indicates that you're in a combat area. Combat area, anything goes. Masquerade. Respect the masquerade. Elysium. Vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed except blood buff while lockpicking. Sometimes you can use dementation or dominate in dialogues, even in Elysium. Masquerade areas. Breaking the masquerade can carry dire consequences, such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. Woo! We can hack into computers. Woo. Oh. Unlock. Wait. This requires a lot of keyboard work. I think I downloaded a mod to make the graphics better, but I don't quite remember if it worked or not, actually. You to use. Password, chop key.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. Press the inventory key to access your inventory. Here we go. Your cash. 0. Your wallet is empty, baby. You're so broke you can't even afford to pay attention. Me too. My fists. Light clothing is the most basic and unrestricted clothing. Examples would be t-shirts, khakis, sundresses, and pleated skirts. Oh, hello. You've been wounded. I'm really trying to not say anything that implicates me in any way. You've been wounded by the Sabat. The blue bar is my health. Health bar begins to turn yellow. It means you've sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage. Thanks, Jack. Jack, that smile's back.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey,
Yeah.
hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but it'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred
And if
human
a
will.
Ventrue
Juice
drinks
bags
from
with
a homeless
pedigree.
person,
That's the good stuff.
they'll
You
vomit.
gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast. What exactly does that mean?
The beast? It's always there. It's waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone. It seems a little, restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Back in a minute. Let's see what happens when I, a Ventrue, drink from a homeless man. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. As a Ventrue, you have a more refined taste in blood. If you feed on bums or prostitutes, you stand the chance of throwing up all of the blood that you drained from them. Ventrue gain no blood from feeding on rats. Hello, sir. Crab nipple?
Not quite as good, huh? You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
You barely know anything about your clan, unless all of those tutorials were specifically for you, the player character. My clan won't live on something as dirty as rat blood.
Just couldn't bear it, huh? It's okay. Polite kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway.
I mean, if Jack won't even drink from rats, why should I? I can see why. I'm not down with rodent myself.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Oh well? Just one guy.
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
On. Sneaking, a combination of dexterity and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You gotta crouch. Window to the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if they're looking your way. Green means you're safe, yellow means you might be seen, and red means they will most definitely see you if they look in your direction. An enemy's chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. What are you gonna do over here, Jack? Alright, crouch. Look at this. I forgot what the... crap. Oh, no, we're all one. That's it. Oh. Yeah, let's jump. I forgot what to switch. I forgot the key to switch point of views again, because I don't like this point of view. 1 minute. Z key? It's been a while since I've played this. There we go. Oh. Hell yeah. How'd you get here?
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
That's pretty green.
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my best.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Go get him.
I'm on it. To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists. You need to equip your fists. Attack. There we go. Tire iron. Heck yeah, I got a tire iron.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground. Avoid straight bullets.
Sounds like a good
All right,
strategy.
head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Feel it. Okay, combat isn't the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you're able to do this, your responses will show up in the different colors. And when using higher resolutions, different fonts that are indicated below. Red indicates a domination response and blood cost. Blue indicates persuasion response, 3 indicates a seduction response, and 4 indicates an intimidation response.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance.
This guy is not
Now,
in the
who
original
hell
game.
are you?
This is,
You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
This guy's not in the original game. He is from the unofficial patch plus, mostly as a way to introduce you to the dialogue and also gain humanity, maybe. No, but if SWAT comes, they'll drive the gunman down here. You want that?
No. Well, I left my radio in a Caprice anyway.
Look, I'm just trying to escape, man. Is there another way out?
Yeah, okay. Alright, this way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Better stay here. It's too dangerous for you. Humanity gained. You're in position to perform a stealth kill. You'll see this icon. My icon. Where was my icon? There we go. Yep. Hi, Jack.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Great, just my luck. Alright, so these next few things are teaching us how the disciplines work. Blood buff is is basically just raises your temporary bonus to all of your physical attributes. Venture of 3 unique disciplines dominate the ability to bend people to your will: Fortitude, preternatural natural toughness and constitution, and presence, the mystical productive personality, inspiring fear and awe. Fortitude is a passive discipline. It is also time-based. Once activated, pay attention to the discipline timer at the bottom right of your screen. Use of Fortitude is not a masquerade violation. There's a spot guard up ahead. Use Fortitude to armor yourself and kill him. You can also have multiple disciplines at once. You can also have multiple disciplines at once, at the same time.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
I'm not there in 10 minutes. Call the president. Presence is the power to mystically project your personality. Presence is a passive discipline. Once you activate it, use of presence is not a masquerade violation. There are 2 Sabbat guards up ahead. Use presence to frighten and then kill them. There's only one up ahead. Also, it's running a little slow with presence, don't you think? There we go. Dominate is a vampire power to bend others to your will. Dominate is a targeted discipline. The effect and length varies with each level. With the exception of Tyrant's Gaze, use of Dominate is not a masquerade violation. It's a targeted discipline, so high levels won't show up on the mouse wheel. You have to link them to a hotkey. There's a guard up ahead, maybe 2 if you are a Tremere, which I'm not. Use Dominate to incapacitate and kill them. You have level 1 Dominate, known as Trance. The guard will go into a trance. Oh no, that's cool. You can pick up an object and throw it. You'll see this icon. So we gotta crouch and then yes. This is the most advanced mechanic in games. Shit.
humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots and it'll take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it.
Well,
I don't
police
use
positive
guns
special.
much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. Okay. We're almost done with the tutorial.
Where you going, man? That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it. It's all over.
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is normal.
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
Sure, and here's your gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you.
Thanks, Jack,
Good luck.
for all the help. You've received 2 experience points. Your haven. Prince LaCroix has arranged for you to use a Camarilla safe house in Santa Monica as your haven. Here you'll find some essentials such as your computer for email. This will serve as your base of operations. Do you think Prince LaCroix drinks LaCroix? Alright, and we are gonna end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching, and I really hope that I'll be able to keep up a better schedule. And with that being said, if you like this, let me know down in the comments below, leave a like on the video, and if you want more Vampire the Masquerade, let me know as well. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!